Celebs who've said they don't want their kids to go into show business. Drew Barrymore. More. The entertainment industry was built on family legacies, from Drew Barrymore and her legendary acting dynasty to Miley Cyrus and her talented musical family. However, some stars want to avoid their children falling into the pitfalls of fame. After all, Nepo babies may start their careers with a foot forward based on their last name, but they also face intense scrutiny and endless comparisons to their famous family members. Backlash and judgment are amplified in the social media age, making it even more difficult for second-generation celebrities to step out of their loved ones' shadows. Keep scrolling for a look at why Barrymore and more celebs have discouraged their children from following in their footsteps. The Drew Barrymore show host comes from one of Hollywood's most storied clans. Her grandfather John Barrymore and great-uncle Lionel Barrymore were two of Hollywood's earliest stars, and her great-aunt Ethel Barrymore was hailed as the First Lady of the American theater. Drew had her first acting job when she was just 11 months old and, after becoming a star in 1982's E.T., famously struggled with the spotlight as a world-famous young adult. The Golden Globe Award winner understandably told People in 2018 that she wasn't willing to let her children face the same hardships she endured as a young actress. She shares two daughters, 12-year-old Olive and 10-year-old Frankie, with ex-husband Will Kopelman. "I'm not going to let them be kid actors," she insisted. That's so not their journey. Though acting is off the table for Olive and Frankie for now, Drew promised she would be supportive if her daughters developed an interest in acting later in life. "If they want to be actors later in life, I would be so supportive of it," she vowed. "Can you imagine me being a mom who is pushing her kids out there? That's not going to happen." High School Musical alum Tisdale told Us Weekly exclusively in March 2025 that she personally wouldn't have her kids go into the business if at all possible. Tisdale started her career at 3 years old and racked up roles in films like Donnie Darko and A Bug's Life by the time she was a teenager. Now a parent of two daughters, 4-year-old Jupiter Iris and 6-month-old Emerson Clover, with husband Christopher French, Tisdale says she would support her children no matter what career they wish to pursue, even though she'd prefer for them to look outside of Hollywood. "I think I come from a different place where I've been in the business since I was 3 and been working since I was 3, she pointed out. "The most important thing for my kids is for them to have a real childhood. I feel very lucky that I was a child actor, that I was able to go through every stage and still work is such an amazing thing." Tisdale justified her reluctance for her children to become actors because of how rare it is to actually succeed in the entertainment industry. "I struggle with mental health," she added. "The biggest thing is for them to have a normal life. If they want to do it when they're older and can handle that, then I would support them." Momoa disclosed to Entertainment Tonight in 2021 that one of his and ex-wife Lisa Bonet's two children, now 17-year-old Lola and 16-year-old Nakwa Wolf, was interested in acting. "I'm not a fan. I don't want them to," he conceded. The Aquaman star insisted he would try his damnedest to keep them out of Hollywood because he didn't want them to face the harsher elements of the business. "I love storytelling, I love theatrical things, I like directing and filmmaking, but I just want them to, really to go for other things," Momoa said. He went on, "If they really want to, maybe. But I don't want them to get into acting. It's very hard on people and I don't want them to have that pressure. I'm tough, I can handle it, but I wouldn't want to put someone I love through that." 4-time Grammy winner Sheeran pulled no punches on the Table Manners podcast discussing the possibility of his and wife Cherry Seaborn's daughters, 4-year-old Lyra Antarctica and 2-year-old Jupiter, trying their hand at the guitar. "I think it's from being in the music industry. I'm like, I would not wish this on my child," he said in 2021. Sheeran admitted that he would hate for Lyra and Jupiter to be known simply as his daughters and hoped they would be able to pursue their own dream. "I think Lyra will be more interested in sport," he added. If that's the case, Lyra could be taking after her mom Seaborn, who is a part-time, professional field hockey player. Radcliffe made his screen debut at age 11 in the lead role of 2001's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. After taking part in an international casting call, he would go on to star in 8 Harry Potter films in total by the time he was 20.